potential because they couldn't see the difference they are capable of making. And it's because of the lack in opportunity, recognition, and even reward. I feel that as growing teenagers, our sense of self-worth dictates our desire to work. And any negative situation may alter our desire to continue to build ourselves. And it may be as subtle as not acknowledging one's hard work or consistency. So what exactly do we do when Key Club is centered around its members? It really depends on the club. The needs of every club differ from one another, and the one thing that qualifies me to be a good lieutenant governor is my neutrality between ideas. I know how to remain a third-party member and choose what is best for the club, for which that particular issue may concern. But despite prior leadership experience, I know I still lack in many areas, one of which include my inability to accept the fact that sometimes it's okay to not be able to handle things on your own. I feel this certain obligation to successfully accomplish the goals set before me alone, and it's resulted in emotional breakdowns and temporary inactivity in everything. But I promise to work more closely with every individual clubs and humble myself so that Division 3 South will excel to its greatest capacity. If you vote for me to be your new Division 3 South Lieutenant Governor, I won't let you down. I love Key Club, and my passion for it will drive me to be the best Lieutenant Governor that I can be, the best that you deserve. Thank you.
All right, my question. If elected, would removal be considered? If so, what would be the final line for you to make such a decision?
Removal for what?
Officers.
I have this 3-strike rule if they don't follow regulations and laws. So if the first time, I suppose I'll let it slide, but I'll keep my eyes out. And for the second time, I will give them another warning. But the third time, I will say that I don't believe that they are ready to, or they are really in position to furthermore be in that position. And I will construct a meeting to repeal that officer.
Are there any questions?
How will you manage your time between your academics, tennis, and your LTDs?
Actually, I won't be in tennis next year because I'm willing to give that up for Key Club. But next year, I'm only having 6 classes out of the 8 that our school provides, and that leaves me with 3 extra hours of academic time to leave for Key Club. And I can do that, all my Key Club work, within those 3 hours and get home and finish all my academics and study on my own time.
Diana?
Impress us in 15 seconds.
Impress you?
Yeah.
I guess.
You.
Wait here.
Me?
How will you handle criticism? I actually believe in constructive criticism. I actually encourage it because I always look for improvement within myself and the club itself. So any criticism, bad or good, I will handle very well.
Jacob?
What makes you stand out from the other candidates?
That's another question.
It is? Never mind.
List the 4 fonts permitted by graphic standards.
Wait, what?
List the 4 fonts permitted by graphic standards.
I actually only know 3, but it's Century, Gothic, Gaudi, Old Style, and Gaudi Style. Right. I don't know. Okay, I'll get back to you on that one, I promise.
Christian?
What values have you learned from tennis that you will incorporate into your team?
As I said earlier, I already understand what it's like to see a group of people not reach their highest potential. So I have already experienced what it's like to be a leader and to lead a group of people to finally realize what they have inside them and to bring it out and show everyone.
How do you ensure officers complete all the work that has been assigned to them?
I will actually go to them personally and probably have a checklist because at officer training conferences they give you handouts and general guidelines to follow, and I'll ask for proof that they'll have everything, and then I'll personally check them off, and if they don't have it, then I'll pester them into finishing their work.
Other, yeah.
What's your greatest weakness as a leader?
As I said in my speech, I believe that my greatest weakness is my inability to accept that sometimes it's okay not to handle everything on your own. Because I tend to push everything aside or people aside when things are given to me as a responsibility. So that's led to probably not a sufficient or efficient way to develop leaders or develop a club.
Starting from last year, name as many past lieutenant governors as you can in chronological order.
I'm sorry, but I don't know as many past lieutenant governors, so I'll be sure to get back to you.
If you had to sum up your leadership style in one word, what would you?
Sum up,
Yeah, if you had to describe your leadership style in one word.
open-minded.
Brian.
If you were to be elected as LTG, what mascot would you pick?
Probably a cousin of the shark, but I believe that.
Time.
I'm just kidding.